What's up, guys? Timmy here, and today we're doing some data mining on Paladins. And with the latest patch, with all the crazy new game modes and the whole new workarounds with cards and abilities, we've got some pretty cool stuff that came along with the patch, and some goodies that were hidden down in the game files. So first of all, we all know that anybody that's keeping up with the data mining scene knows that there's going to be 3 champions coming out. Kanissa, the Dwarven Sniper, which she did have some new files in the game folders, but unfortunately they were basically all just barrack placeholders, and there wasn't really anything to see for her. We've also seen Androxus, which is said to be coming up soon. We've already got his model and his textures and some of his animations, and some new stuff that I found in this folder. And then also the most talked about and the most well known is Grover. I've called Grover the Druid in the past. I'm not sure exactly if he's going to fit that role now or not, but I'm going to show you what I found in this patch, and it's quite a bit of stuff, so I'm going to try to cover it as quickly as possible and try not to take too much of your time. So first things first is we have Grover here. We have his model. For him, we have his axe model, and unfortunately the way that the game files are set up now, the textures that we get for most of these models are just stripped down really low, and the details are just horrible. But this is what it is. It is what it is, and so we do get to see the model at least, and you do get to see at least the colors that he'll be having, and a general idea of what he'll look like. He'll be much more detailed once in the game, but like I said, it is what it is. So moving on, we're gonna go ahead and move straight to his animations. And the cool thing about the animations that we have for Grover now, since we have a model, is not only do we get his animations for like emotes and idle animations, but we also got the animations for his abilities. So we'll be able to see Grover's abilities for the first time here and kind of speculate on what they're going to be like once in game. So I'll show you, here's the first ability. This is the ability 1 intro. So this is the first ability and the intro part of that ability. So as you can see, he's kind of like slamming the ground, hitting the ground with his hand. Then after the intro we have a loop, which will be after the intro and before the outro. So he's kind of holding the ground, and then on the outro he's kind of just raising back up from holding the ground. So the cool thing about the files that I found this time, that is that I was able to get the sounds to go along with the animations and stuff. So we'll be able to see like what sounds are going to go with these animations. So for instance, the ability that I just showed you just then, the 1 ability, these are the 2 sounds that we get that we may hear when we're using that ability in game.
Gather round. Hold them fast.
So as you can hear from with those 2, it makes it sound like he's going to be raising his hand up, slamming down, holding the ground, and basically asking his teammates to get closer and giving them some kind of debuffs and give some kind of shield, and maybe either heal them up or give some kind of buff of some kind. So the next thing we have is an ability 02. This will be Grover's second ability, and we'll go ahead and play this. That's a really simple, short ability, nice, smooth, fluid, slow ability. And honestly, after I've listened to the ability sounds over here, none of them really fit with the number 2 ability. It seems like it's more just going to have some kind of burst sound, so like a gunshot or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and skip that ability and go on to the next animation, because it fits more closely with what they have for the next ability. So I'll go ahead and play the second ability here. Or actually, the second ability sound goes more closely with the 4th ability animation. So I'm going to go ahead and do the 3rd ability animation along with the 3rd ability sound, so you can just hear exactly what's going on with that. So I'm going to go ahead and play the sound first, and then I'll show you the animation.
Grow, little one. Grow. Make like a tree and,
So basically it sounds like he's throwing out some sort of minion or creature, some kind of sapling maybe, that will grow into some sort of maybe some kind of turret or some kind of healing thing or some kind of trap. And there are some sounds for a vine sound, so you'll be seeing some. And I saw some models for some vines and some trees, and I have that in a previous video if you want to look at my YouTube channel. But we're going to go on to the ability 03 throw start. So basically you can see him, he's just kind of throwing something out that could be a seed or a sapling. Then we have the throw loop, which is basically just his hand out. Then you have the outro, which is basically just him bringing his hand back from the end of a throw. Now the really cool thing about the ability 03 animations is there's a fourth animation. And as you can see, it's basically like he's Superman flying through the air. And what my idea is, maybe he throws something out that he can then teleport to or fly to, and that's just one of his mobility type moves. And either way, I mean, that right there, that just looks so awesome. I may make that into some kind of GIF or something for people to use, because that just looks so sweet, and I can't wait to see that in game. So the last animation we have here for the abilities, before I play it, I'm going to play the sounds actually. And let's see. So for the fourth ability, I think that it's going to be using the second ability sounds, and I'll show you why.
My turn to fight. Stick around.
And you know that ability 2 sound may go with the ability 2 animation, now that I think about it, because when you look at it, he kind of shoots something out really slow, and that could be a vine of some sort. But the reason I think that the fourth ability goes with the second ability sound is because this is basically the fourth ability. This is what it looks like. This is the throw. This is the start. So he throws something out. Throws something out. Then here's the loop. So he throws something out. He has his hand out, like maybe a vine or something would be coming out of there. Alright. And now he has 3 other animations for this ability. So the fourth animation, the ability 04 wrap. So that makes me feel like whatever he threw out and had his hand, maybe if there was a vine, it feels like he got somebody. It wrapped him up. Now, he has 2 more animations. One of them would go perfectly with wrapping him up with a vine because it has a pull animation. So you're pulling somebody to you. Or a miss animation. So if you miss them with your vine and you don't wrap anybody up. I don't know. Those are my thoughts. That's basically what I'm thinking his whole ability set is. So the first one is an AoE buff for your teammates or a heal. The second one is just some kind of random shot. I'm not really sure what exactly it's going to be. It could be the vine. It could be you're shooting a vine out. I'm not sure. The third ability, I feel like it's going to be throwing out some kind of sapling or some kind of seed or something that grows and turns into some kind of healing tree or some kind of thing that can attack for you. And then the fourth one, I believe, makes perfect sense that it's some kind of just range CC where you can just grab somebody and pull them in close. Just pull somebody out of the other team and really get them into bad positioning and do something cool with that. And other than that, we just have the basic animations. Here's his auto attack animation, it looks like. Let's see. So yeah, he's got the axe. He's just going to be swinging his axe. I'm not sure if it's going to be like a little ranged attack in front of him, like a little short cone damage, or if it's actually going to be a non-ranged, a melee attack. So that'll be cool. Let's see, what else do we have? Reload. I'm not really sure what he has to do to reload his axe, but that should be interesting. Let's see, what else? I can show you the mastery modes. They're usually pretty cool, so we'll see what these look like. Alright, so some Zen balancing. I like it. Let's go to the next one. Okay, dance mastery. Alright, I like it. Pretty cool. Alright, that's pretty cool. I like it. Not bad. Alright, that's Grover. Now, the rest of the stuff that I have for Grover are all sounds, and there are tons of sounds, so I'm not really going to get into all of them, but I will play a few of them, and I'm going to upload a zip file with pretty much everything in it, so you guys can look at them yourself and speculate and get hyped for whatever's going to be coming. So that's what it sounds like whenever he's using his axe. Here's the vine fire. Impact. Vine impact. Vine move. So, let's see here.
No.
That's the death.
Good morning. Time to get up. This forest needs our protection.
That's the intro. Here's a joke.
Aren't you a naughty one?
And there's tons of other ones, guys. I'll just have to upload them for you, or this video would just take way too long.
Cancel that. Defend.
And the other thing, other than
Now you have my attention.
the only other thing that I have really to show off that wasn't in, other than, you know, the skins and the other stuff that I've already found, that which you can find on my YouTube channel, the only other thing that I could really show you is I did find a bunch of sounds for Androxus, and seeing as we do know that he's going to have the sword wall, we already do know his move set, I figured I would go ahead and show you the sounds for everything that he has. So, let's see. So he has a sword wall, which reflects all projectiles in front of you back at the targets for 2.5 seconds. A nebula, which he creates a smoking cloud of darkness that swirls around him, consuming all light coming. And Nether Step, which is Androxus, quickly surges forward and may do so once more before the cooldown is incurred. So I'll go ahead and play you the sounds and see if maybe any of those make sense for this. So that's his ability 1. That's when it hits. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe a shot from his gun. Here's ability 2. Wow. I'm not sure. Here's his movement ability. I can tell you one thing, his moves sound incredible. Can't wait to hear that in game. Holy crap. Here's the pistol fire. Here's the sword wall. Let's see. Right, here's the start of it. There's the start of it, and then that's what it would sound like once it's going on. And that's the end of it, and here's the sounds whenever stuff reflects. And then the rest of it is just how it sounds when it hits a siege engine. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'll be looking through some other stuff. I did find they're working on an ice map. There's an ice flow map in the files. I didn't really see anything that would really show much of the details about it off, but there's going to be some kind of ice map. And I'll be checking to see if there's anything else. And if there's any kind of, if anybody in the community that wants to create content needs any kind of resources like models or animations or textures or sounds, just make sure to message me and I'll do my best to help you guys out. I appreciate you stopping by, and thanks for watching so much, and can't wait to see you guys in game. Peace.